In the cradle of civilization, amidst the ancient sands of the Middle East, a unique faith began to take shape. A faith that would profoundly influence the course of human history. This is the story of Judaism, the religion of the Jewish people, whose origins date back thousands of years to a time of nomadic tribes, divine revelations, and enduring covenants. To understand the birth of Judaism, we must first set the stage in the ancient Near East. Around 2000 BCE, this region was a mosaic of powerful city-states and empires like Sumer, Akkad, and Babylon. These cultures worshipped multiple gods, with each deity governing a specific aspect of life or nature. It was a polytheistic world where religion and daily life were deeply intertwined. In this polytheistic landscape, a man named Abram, later known as Abraham, emerged. Born in the Mesopotamian city of Ur, Abraham is regarded as the patriarch of Judaism. According to the Torah, the foundational text of Judaism, God called out to Abraham, instructing him to leave his homeland and journey to a new land that God would show him. This land was Canaan, where God promised to make Abraham's descendants a great nation. This divine promise, or covenant, was a pivotal moment, marking the beginning of the Jewish people's unique relationship with their God, Yahweh. Central to the story is the concept of the covenant, a sacred agreement between God and Abraham. In this covenant, God promised Abraham countless descendants and the land of Canaan as their eternal inheritance. In return, Abraham and his descendants were to worship Yahweh as the one true God and follow his commandments. This covenant set Judaism apart from the surrounding polytheistic religions, establishing the foundation for monotheism, the belief in a single, all-powerful deity. The covenant continued through Abraham's son, Isaac, and grandson, Jacob, who was later named Israel. Jacob's 12 sons became the ancestors of the 12 tribes of Israel. Their stories, filled with trials, faith, and divine encounters, are chronicled in the Torah, forming the backbone of Jewish tradition and identity. One of Jacob's sons, Joseph, rose to prominence in Egypt after interpreting Pharaoh's dreams. However, as generations passed, the Israelites became enslaved by the Egyptians. It was during this time that Moses, a central figure in Judaism, emerged to lead his people to freedom. The story of the Exodus is a cornerstone of Jewish identity. After their miraculous escape from Egypt, the Israelites wandered in the wilderness, where they encountered God at Mount Sinai. Here, God gave Moses the Torah, including the Ten Commandments, which became the ethical and spiritual foundation of Jewish law and practice. This moment reaffirmed the covenant and solidified the Israelites' identity as God's chosen people, bound by his commandments. After 40 years in the wilderness, the Israelites entered the promised land of Canaan. Here, they established a society centered around their faith in Yahweh. The construction of the first temple in Jerusalem by King Solomon became a focal point of worship, housing the Ark of the Covenant. The story of Judaism's beginnings is one of faith, resilience, and a profound connection to the divine. From Abraham's journey to the revelation at Sinai and beyond, the Jewish religion has endured and evolved, shaping not only the identity of its people, but also the moral and spiritual fabric of humanity. This is the legacy of Judaism, a faith that began with a call and continues to resonate across time and space.